Hi everyone, and welcome to the tutorial video for getting started with BugFree. We can begin by pressing the login button at the top of the page. This is the login page, which should be used if your institution has already been registered and you already have an account. This is the registration page. This should only be used if your institution has already been registered and you're simply trying to connect to it for the first time. In our case, our institution has not been created yet, so we can go ahead and press this connect link at the bottom of the page to get started. Here we can enter the name of the institution that we wish to create. And here's an admin password, which is just a password that will be shared by all administrators across your institution, which they could then use to sign in as an admin. This is the page you'll see once you create your institution. Every time you create an institution, you will be automatically added to its administrator list. As you can see right now, there's not much that's really going on. That's because there's no other users that are actually part of our institution yet. So let's go ahead and add some. We could do so through the registration page. This is the page you'll see once you're trying to connect to an institution. It will tell you to wait until you're accepted to the institution, and you may keep refreshing the page or try logging in again to see if you were actually accepted. We're going to go ahead and add a couple more users. Now we can log back into our administrator page and see if anything has changed. As you can see, we now have something called Manage Pending Users on our side navigation bar. This will show you all of the join requests that have been submitted to your institution. We can either clear all the requests, or search for somebody in particular, or go ahead and accept or deny join requests individually. In the case of this scenario, for this example, I'm just going to go ahead and accept everyone's join request. If we go ahead and press Manage Users, we'll see all of the users in our institution. And as you can see, all of the roles have not been assigned yet, but we could do so by pressing Edit Role. There are four roles to pick from: a submitter, a developer, project manager, and admin. To put it briefly, a submitter essentially represents the clients for an institution. Their sole job is to create tickets for the project that they've been assigned to, which may describe bugs associated with that ticket, bugs associated with that project, or any additional features that they might want added. Developers are assigned to tickets by administrators, and their job is to either change the status of a ticket or change its priority. Project managers are assigned to various projects by the administrators, and they have complete control over that project. In those projects, they could change users' roles, or they can also change the ticket information if they wanted to. And administrators aren't as limited as the project managers. They actually have complete control over the entire institution rather than just specific projects. They could create projects, they could change users' roles, and they could also edit ticket information. We can begin by assigning Harry the role of project manager. You can see it updates here once you do so. And we can give Hermione the role of developer. And finally, we can give Ron the role of submitter. We don't have any project yet to create tickets, so we can begin by creating a project here in View Projects. We can give it a name, like first project, a description, and we can select some users that we want to add. Admins, every single admin is added to any project that has already been created. So that's why we don't see any admins in this list to add. But we can go ahead and add everyone here, or we could just search for an individual that we want. I'm going to go ahead and add everybody. And here you can see all of the projects in our institution. Since we don't have any tickets yet, we can go ahead and sign into Ron's account to create some. As you can see, it says there are no bugs yet, but we can go to view tickets to get started. Here we can create a ticket. We can add a description like first ticket. Title, and now we can say some description like first ticket for first project. Here we can select a type, bugs and errors, or additional feature requests, or other. And then a ticket priority, I'll say low. And now a project that we've been assigned to. The only project that we've been assigned to so far is first project, so I'll just pick that. And now you'll see that ticket in this table. I'll create another one, just and I'll give this a type of additional feature request and a priority of medium, and also put this to the first project. Now, if we go into the dashboard, we'll actually see some data about the tickets that we've just created. The first graph shows the tickets laid out by priority. We just created one with a low priority and another with medium, as you can see here. The second graph shows the tickets by type. The types being bugs and errors, additional feature requests, or other. As you can see, we have one with bugs and one with additional feature requests. And the third graph will show the tickets by status. Whenever you create a ticket, they'll by default have a status of new. So that's why we have two tickets with the new status. So now we're going to go ahead and sign into our project manager account, which is Harry. And it will also show, in this case, it will show all the projects that we've been assigned to. Here we can view our projects like before, but I'll want to view the tickets for the projects that we've been assigned to. Here it'll show you, just like all the others, ticket priority, status, type, and when it was created, but it also has this where we can update the ticket's information. We could change the ticket's title, update its description, or we could assign a developer By default, developers are not assigned to tickets when a submitter creates it. That's up to the project managers and the administrators. So I'll go ahead and put in our developer's email, which is hermione@example.com. Now I could update the ticket's type. So this ticket's type is bugs and errors. I'll change it to other, just so you can see how it displays on the dashboard. And I'll change the ticket's priority to medium. Also put this to project, the first project. And now I can also update the ticket status. I'll put it to open for now. And you can see all of our changes are reflected here in the table. You see medium, we just did that, open, and other. And you can also see that in the dashboard. We now have 2 tickets with a priority of medium, 1 ticket with the type of other, another with the type of request, and we have 1 new and 1 open. If we now sign into our developer's account, Hermione, we'll see all of the tickets that we've been assigned to. 1 medium, 1 of the type of other, and 1 of the status open. That's all the 1 ticket that we've been assigned to. If we go into view tickets, we'll see all the information for the ticket, the priority, the status, type, and when it's created. Also this update button. Go into this update button, you'll see it's different from the project manager, because the role of a developer isn't to update every aspect of a ticket. Rather, it's just to update the priority and status. So we could change this ticket's priority to low, for example. And for status, we have these options from open, and let's say we've been working on it for a while. We could say we fixed the problem and now this ticket is resolved. So let's update this ticket, and you'll see our changes have been reflected here. Our priority is now low, and status is resolved. And if we go into our dashboard, we'll see that all of the tickets that we've been working on as a developer are now resolved. We no longer have any tickets to work for, and now our projects are officially bug free. Those are the basics for getting started with BugFree. Hopefully this video has proved to be helpful, and if there are any further questions, you may email me at aadith.samala@stonybrook.edu. That's spelled aadith.samala@stonybrook.edu, and I'll try to respond back as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching the video.